Roundy.
Hey, love is everything.
The boy is mine.
Good morning, guys. How are you? The person who said, "Come on, intro." Thank you. You know what I'm saying? It's like sometimes I just get a little inspired. That's just something I put together about 30 minutes ago. I got inspired and I was like, "Bougie gang, come through. Let's freshen things up a little bit. Let's add something else to the intros. Guys, I loves a good intro. Okay." Who just want to be down? Girl, I think is that what it's all about? The clout. I just want to be down. Okay. Guys, we have so much to talk about, so don't expect like a long we're not going to we can't park on anybody today. We're going to have to circle back. Thank God the weekend's almost here and I do have time. Okay? So, I don't know where you guys want to start. It's a lot going on. I guess let's just start at like some of the easiest places. I know there's a lot going on. So, I'm going to touch on some of the most important things. Um Really super quick. Let's just talk about this cuz this actually just dropped not too long ago cuz I know you guys are super interested in this. I'm just going to drop down the visual so you guys can get a taste of this, and then I'll say hi to everybody. Yeah, girl, hold on a second. Good morning, everybody, guys. Loved by Erica really quick dropped a video. If you would like to see her spread all the way eagle with Damian Cryer holding her legs back so the new baby could come through, girl, it will not disappoint. Erica is over there with the fam. She dropped a video, so we're not even going to talk about it yet. You guys go watch it some point today, and we'll talk about that later tonight or tomorrow, okay? Go ahead and get that in. Erica is not playing, and the camera, she's got a very good camera. So I know Creole Bay and them just got their GoPro, and she wanted everybody to know. Good for her. At the end of the day, everybody has access to cameras, especially when you're making $11,000 a month, right, sis? Pineapples, Latoy, V, Gangstars. Good morning, ladies. Good morning. Pineapples, V, Latoy. Hey, Boos. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Ketcha. Hey, Boo. Ruby Shabazz. Good morning, sis. Good morning. V, good morning. Miss SWV. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Let's see. Is it Quay? Quayas? I hope I didn't jack that up. I'm sorry. Is it maybe Kia's? You set me straight down below. Dej, good morning. Buttons all day. Good morning, sis. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Shonda P, good morning. IVS. Guys, if you're not following me on Instagram, get into it, please. Yes, $4.99, guys. It's not a sale at Five Below. It's actually $4.99. Guys, I mean, I look, it's just math, right? It's just math. And girl, can we talk about the close friends, $4.99, and sis, the contractor quit. Y'all, I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm with the shits this morning, okay? I am ready. Y'all, I've been up since 5:30 making homemade lunch for my husband. Girl, trying to get some other stuff done so I could sit up here and talk to y'all. Girl, period, okay? Like, stop playing with me. And making new intros. Girl, I'm not playing out here. If you are in the bushes and you haven't hit the subscribe button, can I get a subscribe and hit the notifications just for that? I get up early and I'm working hard, okay? It's content still coming, okay? V, is that Anisha? Anisha Langhorn. Good morning, sis. Hey, what's up, lady? Good morning, good morning, good morning. If you would like a good morning, drop down into the chat. Moving in silence. Yes. Yes, we love some brandy. Okay, period. Uh Miss Sand 2016, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Queen of Hearts, good morning. I see you. I almost didn't. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I did that myself. Um I do all of them myself. I don't even know why I bothered to say that. A tribe called Clements. Okay, period. Trees, hey boo. Keys to heaven. Good morning, sis. Good morning. Good morning. Guys, you might notice something. I don't know how it's going to come up on your screen, but also I got a new functionality yesterday from YouTube. They're so awesome. Pick a product to pin in the chat. Oh, I can pin one in the chat. Let me pin one in the chat. Let's see. I like to try everything. Okay. Pin product. Okay. Guys, YouTube turned on some different functionality for me yesterday. So, okay. Bougie mugs. Guys, I don't know. I got some new functionality yesterday, so I was able to post my store ribbon on my account. Normally, that's something that they would have reserved for 10K, but I don't know. It seems like YouTube is giving some stuff earlier, maybe because monetization, I think, got carried out a little bit more. I'm not sure. Let me see. Make it official. Okay. Hold on. Let me pin this in product. Okay. Nice. Okay. So they let me run my store ribbon underneath my channel. So if you guys haven't been over to lovelieslacefronts.com, any of you guys wondering about branding, yeah, we had a nice chat about branding this weekend. I ended up having a one-on-one with one of my sisses from Bougie Gang, and it was very, very nice. We talked about branding. We talked about synergy branding. Your brand strategy plan, things of that nature. Um, this is part of my branding. If you hadn't seen it, it's bougie, period. Okay. With t-shirts to match. So YouTube gave me some additional functionality. And when you get ready, when you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. So when YouTube opened up the door, I was able to walk in because I've been working on my branding and my merch for over a year, if you did not know. So I have about 150 Bougie Gang various products that you guys are able to now look at while I'm talking to you guys. Isn't that awesome? So anyway, I know I've got some Leo and Virgo Bougie Gang. Um, so check that out. Leo season's coming. I know Cancer's phasing out right now. But guys, look, Keesha, it was just simple math, baby. Nobody is planning on your downfall, sis. But at the end of the day, it's just math. And it was coming. And yeah, I was notified last night. Fran, I don't see that you have the thanks button that I have seen on other channels. So this channel isn't as mature as so on my vlog channel, I do have a thanks button. I don't have a thanks while I'm live. While you're live, it might just be super chat. But thank you for asking, sis. Moving in silence. The thanks button, for those of you guys who don't know, is basically like a super chat button for when you're not live, or um maybe when you're doing a premiere. I think premiere you can still have a super chat, but basically that's what the thanks button is. So when you guys see the heart with the dollar sign on it, that lets me, hey Asia, good morning, hun. Hi Verena, good morning, ladies. Miss SWV, good morning, sis. So yeah, there's some Leo, there's some Virgo, and then obviously lots of bougie. So you guys check it out. Like I said, YouTube opened up the door for me to be able to attach my my merch ribbon, and I guess they changed that, so it's there now, so you guys can see that. And then also we can pin like something in the chat, which is kind of cool. So I really like that. And then they're supposed to be adding something else, kind of like how on Insta you can request someone to come live with you, kind of like how I send down the link in um StreamYard. That's supposed to be coming soon too. So but yeah, sis, 4.99, boo boo. Yeah. It was kind of interesting because sis was doing, she had the video up again of her and this damn contractor quitting after COVID and ghosting her. Did I say hi to everybody? Ruinta, good morning, sis. How are you? Kitten Zombie, boo boo. Ebony Johnson, Erica, hey boo. Journal Girl, good morning. Victoria Love, good morning. Jupi, Snapple, good morning. Good morning, ladies. Tammy, good morning. Everybody, good morning. Jay Jones, Lily, Snapple, Keys to Heaven. I think I got all of you guys. If I missed you, jump down. Let me know now. Not later. Let me know now. Okay. Um, Good morning, Bushes. Good morning, everybody. Okay, we're gonna talk about everything. I know now about Chrissy. You know, shouts out to Chrissy, because at the end of the day, I'm not gonna laugh at another woman's misfortune on a level like that. But I'm not gonna not say we didn't tell you so. At the end of the day, if there's smoke, there's probably fire. So we'll talk about that in a minute. But at the end of the day, like, it is what it is. You don't mind saying you're a public figure when it means your coins, or to tell someone to shut the fuck up. But just understand, when you're a public figure and something like that happens, people are going to hear about it. They might talk about it, and that's it, and that's all. Hey Queen, good morning. NCAT, good morning, sis. Natalie, good morning, babe. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Okay. So Loved by Erica, like I said, she posted her birth video. Girl getting her whole eagle on, laid back, doctors, Damien holding the legs, full view, everything, which that was nice. Thank God she did have someone there for her, considering the father didn't bother to show up. But yes, there is Erica with her three boys and the man that basically is around the most. One thing I noticed, and I did get a shot of it, but obviously I did not load it, but we'll talk about it when we talk about the video in more depth. But you guys know my theory. If you guys have been around for a minute, watch the video, and towards the end, Damien's out there trying to swat a fly, girl. And you know what? He's not in his Jordans. He's not in his Balenciaga, his sock sneakers. He's not in his Louis Vuitton looking Jordans, okay? He is in his flip-flops and socks. You guys know my theory. If you got a man in the house and he got on his flip-flops and y'all not walking to the pool, a lot of guys don't really walk around in flip-flops unless they're going to the beach, the pool, they're coming home, they're very familiar with you. Obviously, Damien is very familiar with Erica. They got a whole baby. But he was chilling at the house. I truly doubt that Damien got on the road in one of his very clean Mustangs or his good new nice truck and drove down the road an hour and a half, 2 hours to pick up Dion in flip-flops and socks. He would be wearing shoes like any grown man of 52 and 53 years old. I mean, right? V says because he lives there. Girl, he had his flip-flops on. You know a man is comfortable. Any men in the audience right now, drop down. You know a man is comfortable when he is in his flip-flops and socks, okay? Period. That's it. That's it and that's all. Just like my theory about men buying food on Sundays, okay? They're single. Men with women and girlfriends, unless you're on your period and sick, and he's gonna have Kotex in his in the shopping cart, then you know he's married. Any man out here with sanitary napkins and tampons, he is fully attached. Okay? No guy's going to buy sanitary napkins for their mother or their sister. They're going to buy them for their woman. You see a man with sanitary napkins, turn around. You see a guy with beer and food in the basket on a Sunday, he's single because sis is not going to have her man out here hungry on a Sunday. Okay? You're going to be at the house waiting for jelly toast, scrambled eggs, and maybe a good chicken. Erica probably pregnant by him already again. Girl, it hasn't even been 6 weeks yet. Give her a break. Give her a break. Okay, he had on his slides and socks. Okay, that is comfortable behavior. Okay, all right, let's keep going, guys. Really quick, Miss Keesha sis is doing bad, guys. One thing, guys, is she dry begging by constantly announcing close friends, my close friends, my close friends, my close friends. Everything is close friends. Now all of a sudden, since you made some money, showing off you guys twerkulating and all of those things, is close friends back open? Okay. Guys, can we just talk to I don't have the visual up. We'll have to talk about it later, but I just want to put the bug in your ear. Keesha, that campaign you did for your wigs or whatever, your hair. Look, there was one sis that was very tall. Okay. And she might have been regular tall because Keesha is short and she had heels on. And this woman was about a foot taller than everybody else. Why didn't they have her in the middle? So the one had on like a tangerine, one had fuchsia, and Keesha had tangerine and fuchsia. It was cute, but there was an awkwardly tall woman over to the left. That was one thing. Why you had her off to the left, I get it, Keesha. You had kind of the multi-flavor suit on. But at the end of the day, being the owner doesn't necessarily mean that you're Beyonce and you always have to be in the middle. You can lead from the left, okay? Not to mention whoever styled the shoot, Keesha and one girl both had on very slingy, strappy, cute sandals, very appropriate. Tall girl had on some damn white plastic mules, looking very awkward and extremely tall and very out of place. And it was a flop. I'm sorry. It looked stylish on the reel. I got what you were trying to do, but the girl was so awkward. The shoes were distracting. I couldn't pay attention to the hair as much as I was like, why is this one person a foot taller off to the left with awkward shoes? Why didn't everybody have on strappy sandals? Why wasn't the tallest person in the middle? It wasn't about you, Keesha, even though you're the owner. We know it was about the hair. And because the shoot was so awkward, you couldn't really get into it. Now, what the visual of the still photos are going to look like, I don't know. But the Instagram visual was a flop. It was awful. Now, let me see if I can show you a little bit because I did snap a let me see. Is this going to show? Yes. Okay. Now, Keesha Keesha has some sort of a blank canvas as far as her face is concerned. When they put makeup on Keesha, makeup really does Keesha some justice. Girl, it really does. Keisha's makeup does her some justice, and I'm not trying to be funny. Keesha looks almost like a different person when she's made up. So you take that how you want. But she really can transform from one person to another when homegirl is made up. Okay? It's okay. Okay. Interesting, right? So this is part of the campaign. She's doing a Key Cosmetics X Keisha Anderson or Keesha Kaylee collab. So meanwhile, she is working with another cosmetics company called NYX, doing some sort of, maybe it was a setting spray. She did a little bit of I don't know if that was a paid promotion or not, but it was cute. It was cute. I'm not gonna lie. It was cute. And I was kind of like, okay, Keisha, that was a good reel. Okay. Cause I give credit where credit is due. The NYX reel was not bad. The Key Cosmetics, once again, she's going for sexy image. Um, we see obviously, so she's doing a Key Cosmetics. I think it's a lip gloss. I guess we'll talk more about that this afternoon. So there's a whole Keesha update coming. Guys, the contractor quit. It's a whole mess. Okay. Keisha's subscriber count went down to 499. She is low-key pushing her close friends agenda. So if you're not paying for close friends access on Instagram, she said it on numerous occasions. She's dropping tea. She's just talking. She's letting it rip. She wants y'all to know. So is that some dry begging for close friends? I think it's just a all-out ask, okay? What was the subscriber count? It has gone down recently. Right before Aruba or Antigua, it was 500 even, and yesterday it slipped to 499. Okay. Okay. Oh, you think that's fake, Libra Queen? You think that was just her profiling her favorite product? Okay. Okay. Like all the rest of us micro influencers do who don't have the contracts yet. Like if I like something, like how I guys, those free people sunglasses, the aviators, you guys know I wear Porsche designs a lot. Porsche designs are an investment. Those are, if you're the type of person that loses sunglasses, don't buy Porsche design because they're expensive. You're gonna drop at least 600 bucks on those. Okay. But I found a nice, not necessarily a dupe, but if you like aviators, free people aviators are like $25, guys. I bought every single color. So is that a promotion? No, I'm just talking about something I like. So maybe that's what you mean. It's just she's just profiling something she likes. Okay. Okay. I would just think at 500,000 you would have that. Francoise, why does a commercial come on while you are live? It happened numerous times for me. Curious. Well, I do monetize my broadcast. So some people out here on YouTube don't necessarily so when I broadcast through StreamYard, I go back into YouTube and I monetize my video. So my video runs monetized. Yeah, I don't have the biggest channel and I don't have the most subscribers. So girl, I got to get it where I can get it. So yeah, my lives are monetized. So yeah, there will be commercials. So sorry about that, hun. If you have though, what is it, premium? If you have premium, then you won't have the commercials. But yeah, I monetize them. A lot of people who use StreamYard either don't know how to, or maybe they're not monetized yet. But there is a way to monetize your broadcast while you're live. If you're monetized on YouTube, if you don't know how to do it and you're in the bushes and you're so inclined, hit me up and I don't mind sharing the knowledge. Or I do have a class I'm doing on Saturday, guys. If you want to live stream like a rock star, then you want to know some of my tips and tricks on how to make sure that you are optimizing whatever you're doing on this internet, especially as you are live streaming, let me know. Go over to Facebook, register for the class, and I will teach you my live streaming. But if you have just a basic question I can answer in 5 minutes, send me a note on Instagram and I promise I will answer. I don't have a problem with that. But if you want to live stream if you want me to teach you some of my talent, then go ahead and go over to Facebook, go to Love Lies Lace Fronts, check out my events. I did an event last week and it was a very intimate one-on-one, turned out into an intimate one-on-one, which was very cool. I got to meet one of the sisters out here who's pretty awesome. And I hope that that was helpful. But this weekend, we are going to be live streaming like rock stars. So if you want to know what I know about how to put together your little artwork before your live stream, what I use, how I use it, how I do certain things, how I monetize my live streams, how I just set up my merch ribbon. If you haven't set up your merch yet, all of those kind of things. You can't do everything overnight, guys. A lot of the stuff that like I said earlier, when YouTube allowed that yesterday, I didn't have to go set up my merch. I've had merch for over a year. So not that that makes me special. It's just one of those, when you have a minute and you're growing your channel and you're growing your brand, work on it. Work on it for 30 minutes or an hour, because as things happen, like I said, if you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. So when they opened the door for me, which this used to be a perk for 10,000 subscribers, I guess I don't know what they've made the threshold to, but they made it available yesterday and I didn't ask any questions. I went ahead and implemented it, and you guys are seeing it right now that I've got my one of my mugs, some of my merch featured across the ribbon down below and in the chat. So if you want to support this channel, go ahead and do so by checking out my merch. I mean, all of it's really cool. So anyway, but yeah, Keesha is low-key promoting Close Friends. We will hear what she has to say about $4.99. I know that she was upset that her subscriber count has been tanking, and also the contractor quit. So she's not having a great time right now. We will definitely take a deep dive into that. I don't know what to say. I mean, sis, like, to me, if she doesn't address going, 500,000 is a definite milestone. Now, YouTube doesn't acknowledge 500,000 as much as they acknowledge 100,000 and 1,000,000. But the fact that you have dipped below 500,000, and that is something to be said when you are trying to secure brand deals and contracts. It's just it becomes the elephant in the room. It becomes like a pimple and something that, like, oh wow, weren't you at 500? Like, okay, like, okay. It's, you know what I'm saying? And that's for anybody. You could have 100 subscribers and all of a sudden it's 95. And your friends are like, weren't you at 100 yesterday? What happened? How you lose 5 subscribers? Okay. It happens to all of us. It happens to all of us, right? So at the end of the day, it's nothing to be ashamed of. But what it tells you is that it's time to get back to work. People aren't just coming through to be coming through, or the new people who are coming through. There are people who are leaving for whatever reason. So that's when you, as the content creator, figure out why people aren't fucking with you the same way that they were. So I don't know if it has anything to do with the wonderful Martin Lewis series that episode 6 is missing. I don't know if he gave up on that whole thing, but episode 6 is missing. Did people leave because of the R-rated weekend? What is it, because now you're promoting Close Friends and membership? The members were even asking questions. Where's the content perks? Why are you not coming through on the exclusive content? So it's close, like, girl, if you're a member, maybe you need to go over to Close Friends, because that's where your content is. That would make sense, right? If you're posting for Close Friends, but you're not posting for members, does that make sense? Can you make that make sense? Okay, let's get up off Keesha for a second. But like I said at the beginning, if you're just coming in, Erica posted up her birth video, guys, from the Crier family. Oh, I mean, Loved by Erica. Erica's not the Crier family, but Erica and the Crier family. So watch that video because we're going to talk about it. Girl, she was getting her eagle on and baby was coming and all of that. And she posted it up and she's using her good resolution camera. And that's that on that. Guys, last night too, Mercy Gono, I don't know what's going on with Mercy. Mercy looked a little different, but she had her boobies on deck yesterday, and she wants everyone to know that she just got clearance to sell the house. She didn't say a lot of detail. She dropped it last night on her Mercy Gono 2.0, which is her drama channel. She dropped it this morning on her 1.6 million channel, okay? Um basically that homie had been trying to file fake deeds, or maybe there was a fake deed floating around. Maybe she tried to play him to the left by telling him she filed a quit claim, giving him partial ownership, but she is the sole owner of the property, and she just got clearance to go ahead and list the house, and she's selling it. She's like, guys, it's too much bad energy here. I didn't even want this house because basically he took all of the equity out of the house. At the end of the day, I'm not even making any money on selling this house, which is, I think I said that yesterday. There probably isn't going to be a lot of equity. If she can break even, then that's good. But she said, I got to free up my credit. She's like, I don't want to live here anyway. Plus, I don't feel safe. I want to free up my credit to do some other things. So if she really doesn't want to be in that house, it's better for her to clear up her credit and buy something that she really wants to live in, that she can collect equity on, and him not have any holding to. And at the end of the day, if he wants to come through with the money to buy the house, let him. Let him rebuy the house. Okay? Find your $100,000 and buy your house, sir, and be done with it. Otherwise, that's that on that. But at the end of the day, also, that being said, she doesn't even have to sell it to him. So who cares? But anyway, that's what's going on, and that's the boyfriend, Gerald Addy, up to no good and being annoying. But yeah, Mercy is like, look, I'm selling it, I'm getting out. She also said that she was out celebrating her 1.6 million. She stayed out very late. She went out, she had some fun, and she said, and that's what single people do. Okay. She was being a little snarky in that video, and I might react to that one too. So guys, I'm like collecting a whole entire list of videos to react to. But yeah, go check out that video. It's posted on both of her channels, her 2.0 and her 1.6 million channel. But basically her drama channel, which is Mercy Gono 2.0. So go check that out. Like I said, we're gonna circle back to Keesha and really get into what's going on over here. She's low-key pushing close friends, but what's going on with members? Girl, acknowledge the elephant in the room. You're at 499, okay? And I mean 499,000 subscribers, and the contractor quit. Let me tell you something too. My husband is in construction, and basically the first thing he said, which I was not asking him about nothing, I had it on, he could hear what was going on, and he's like, her contractor quit. And he definitely had an opinion, which I've heard a lot of you guys say on the YouTube streets. Well, they must have not been paying. Or or there was another job that came up that was more lucrative, and basically they were done, and this is a never ending job, or this chick don't know what she wants. Whatever it is, when your contractors quit, they've been paid, they don't want work from you anymore, then it's not making dollars and cents. They could have took the job because they were desperate, and the time, and the seasons hadn't came up yet, that they were busy, or the work is flowing through and she's just too slow with it, and they're able to make money quicker, faster on other contracts. So they pieced out. But the funny thing is that basically they blocked her. They blocked her and weren't even taking her calls anymore, which kind of, you know, made me think like, yeah, maybe it's not so much that she didn't pay. I'm not saying she didn't pay her contractors, but it's just not making sense anymore. She wants too much. This is a never ending project. You know what I mean? She's changing things up. Maybe she's slow to pay. Whatever the reason, didn't have these people running to her money. They were running away from her money to the point where they actually blocked her ass. So we will definitely talk about that video. Lots to unpack there. So my list is definitely forming. So guys, just bear with me. But let's talk about something really kind of guys, did you see this? This guy is such a schmuck. Okay. Such a schmuck. Okay. And then I forgot about this. Did you guys ever see when Mrs. Mucker, Loved by Erica had put up a channel for Mrs. Mucker, Mama Mucker. Mama Mucker got a whole channel, guys. Did you guys know that? I mean, the video has pretty decent views. Okay, her subbies. Okay, let me go back here. Let me get it because we already talked about that. Let me see what you guys are saying in the comments. Okay, so why wasn't Jeremy on calling the contractor instead of her? Well, it wasn't her mom calling. Well, she had her mom call because she wanted to see if her phone was blocked. Because the contractor probably already has Jeremy's number and that one's probably blocked too. He's a goofy and looks like one too. Alvin and the Chipmunks looking ass, absolutely 38K for labor. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? Which I can believe it though. I can. And maybe they did take the money and run because Keesha was coming through ripping up oak floors. They were probably like, "Oh, she got the money. Oh, maybe she's Sierra. Maybe that's Sierra's cousin." Um the girl can't even afford tile after a damn 8 months. Those contractors dip. Yeah, because also why not just have it delivered? And maybe the delivery fee is expensive, but I would imagine that a badass influencer like yourself has better things to do than to run the drivetrain down in your Audi transporting hundreds and hundreds of pounds of heavy ass tile. Why didn't you get them to come over with one or two trucks, or one or two trips rather, and just deliver it professionally and not fuck up your car when you guys are a bunch of lightweights over there? Even with the whole family, you got the girls probably don't even weigh 100 pounds between the three of them. And then you got mommy and daddy. I mean, maybe that car sees about 400 pounds between Jeremy, Keesha, and the two girls and whatever groceries and things of that nature, a flexible 4 or 5. But you're putting hundreds and hundreds. That's why they said that. So to the store's defense, that's one of the reasons why they did not want to put um all of the tile in the back of her car because it's heavy. And they don't want to be responsible for a blowout with a woman who weighs about 99 pounds driving the car. It could be very dangerous if she gets into an accident. If for some reason the weight becomes unstable and she makes a sharp turn, anything can kind of happen depending on the weight of materials that they would have in there. And that's not what that type of car is designed for. It's designed for weekend getaways and groceries. Okay. That is not designed for hauling stuff like that. Right. So, because she's trying to steal, she's just keep making her problem everyone's problem. And if you don't got it, just don't. Well, yeah. It didn't even look like the tile in the kitchen was grouted yet. Let me tell you something. We have tile in our kitchen and it took, well, in our bathrooms too, but I'm not worried about the bathrooms as much as I worry about the kitchen sometimes, especially when we mop because it gets very slippery. And even our floors, if you notice, if you watch my vlogs, we keep runner carpets because we have a 16-year-old dog and we don't want her slipping her hip. And if her nails or even Portia's nails get just a little too long, they start sliding over the floors. We have similar type oak floors. And she ripped out perfectly good oak for laminate, which is weird. Anyway, that tile, when those little girls start running through the kitchen, teeth and knees and elbows and things like that, the kids are going to have to know no running in the house. But that's her situation to deal with. I don't work over there. I'm not the nanny and I'm not anything. I'm just a watcher on YouTube. And I noticed the contractor texted her and said he'd come on Monday. So that was, I think, a text from right before they went to Antigua. I think that was the timeline. I don't think she did a great job of explaining that, but that was not a recent post. That was a text from, I think she either left it up too long or it was a little ambiguous, but basically she said that last text was from sometime before they went to Antigua. He was supposed to come. They got back from Antigua. She was enjoying another couple of days and then she found out that they had COVID. And then, so that was in early June. Then they had COVID, and then she started reaching back out regarding 4th of July. So maybe that was either sometime after 4th of July or sometimes after Memorial, but it was sometime, it wasn't like last Monday, put it that way. It was probably like about 2-3 weeks ago, if not a month or so ago. Why is she buying materials anyway? Because she's basically like acting like she's basically interior decorator and designer, really, because she knocked down walls. Interior designer is usually involving not so much demolition, but architecture and physically changing the property, versus decorating is just home decor, furnishings, things of that nature. She is basically operating as interior designer. It's her brainchild of what they've done in terms of breaking things down, repurposing pantries and laundry rooms, and having them move plumbing. I mean, this has been a major project, guys. They've moved plumbing, they've moved gas lines. Like, when you guys are like $38,000 where, they have moved dryers and washing machines. So they've had to move plumbing, gas lines in the kitchen. They moved gas lines, they moved plumbing, they removed floors, they've removed all the doors, they have put up fresh sheetrock. This was a fucking legit ass renovation. like, and like, it's still not done. And she has been over here. I mean, I'm going to say, like, I wouldn't have done it, but this is a woman. But you would have thought I would have gone and purchased 3-4 GoPros, and I would have had those things running as soon as I hit the door. In the kitchen, at the door, upstairs, walking up the stairs. As soon as I hit the scene, GoPros activated. And it would have been a damn movie going on up in there. Do you hear me? I don't know how much footage this woman has, but if it's trash and it's the floors, then forget it. It's too late. But maybe not. I don't know. Go buy 3-4 GoPros and get them shits popping. You should have buku content. Even just time lapse. You could have been time lapsing every day for an hour. Let me stop giving out free content ideas. Because people love to say, when you don't have what they have, you must not know what you're talking about. Okay, sis. Raven's contractor set her up. Well, Raven's a Virgo. Set her up with his interior designer. Yeah, well, you know what? And she also is plugged in now at Restoration Hardware. She got the membership, which I think was like maybe $99. So you get like the 20% discount, and you have access to their design team and contractors and all of the things. And then when you're in the company and the access, you have, what did we talk about yesterday? You have access. So paid privilege, right? Restoration Hardware membership. Then also, girl, she's a boss. She's a Virgo. Okay. Then she's part of the Million Club. Okay. On YouTube. And she makes some money. They live in a nice neighborhood. That's a whole nother different set of access, right? So it's all about access, baby. And Raven is dealing with a certain type of contractor and certain type of outcomes. Raven wasn't running around buying tile. Raven was being consulted with about the tiles. Okay. But Raven is coming with, being able to buy the Balmain yard set for her backyard. Okay. She went ahead and spent the money. All that beautiful furniture in her backyard is from the Balmain collection at Restoration Hardware, guys. Okay. She spent $30,000. If you recall that video, she spent roughly $30,000 on her pool furniture. Okay. Girl, I said glass floors. I said that to my husband. He was like, it's probably some sort of plexi that they're putting over the steps. But I would just think that that is a look. I'm just going to say it like this. Did y'all know that Ivana Trump fell down the steps the other day and passed away? Okay. Ex-President Trump's first wife, the mom to Ivanka and the boys. Okay. the first three rather, his first two sons and his eldest daughter. Um, glass steps. I've never heard of such a thing, but my husband was saying maybe they're talking about putting some sort of plexi. Why? Paint them black or stain them whatever, yeah, stain. I mean, I don't know, girl. We just got to sit back and watch what they're going to do. I don't know. I've never seen that. Um I've never seen that. The one thing I thought was funny, and we'll get into that a little bit more when we really talk about this episode. Did you guys see in one of the bathrooms some idiot put up a light fixture? They drilled the hole. First of all, what contractor doesn't measure and doesn't say, you know what? This is not going to look right. Even though some of these guys, obviously, these guys are not all designers. They're just not. But my husband, he puts up lights and things like that too. Um, if he were to drill up, he's getting ready to put something up, he's going to like visually place it. He's going to ask the homeowner, do you want it like this? How do you want this? Or where is this to put? The designer, the person in charge of the project will say, we want it this much from the center. We're putting up a piece of glass here. Make sure it's centered to the glass, or we're going to put up two. So divide it in half and center it in the half or whatever. Right. At the end of the day, did you see how the light fixture was put up and now it needs to be centered in the middle because she bought two fixtures that are too big to be side by side? Then they've got a crooked ass toilet put in. Who sits a toilet down crooked? And when the toilet needed to be placed, why didn't you sit the toilet down and then cut the tile around the toilet so it either could be fit into the tile or have the tile level to where when you put the tile on top, it's going to sit straight and flush? Why is it crooked? Like, that doesn't even make any sense unless it's something with the tile. And yeah, the floor could be a little uneven, so the placement has to be like, they're doing shoddy work. So it's possible, and I'm going to say this too, it's possible the contractor came in there, saw what was going on, people putting up fucked up ass light fixtures, because this guy did a high-end bathroom for her friend. So when he saw the not ready for primetime team, the team that is Miss Sandra's kinfolk, came through and over there messing around, they probably didn't want to have their name on that stuff. I mean, that's possible. They might have just been like, look, we'll take it from here, but I don't need you posting on your social media anything with my name on it with this bullshit. So it's possible homie came through to see what needed to be done and saw what had been done for the not ready for primetime contractors from her mama and was like, yeah, we're good. I'm not coming through here and you don't know what I've done versus what they're doing. So we got you to this point, which the type of work that they did a lot of work, and that actually would have been a decent price because moving plumbing, moving electricity, they're over there knocking down walls. They're making a way out of no way. They are putting up trim. They are putting up baseboards. They are doing a lot of different stuff. I mean, I do think she paid top dollar, but I do think she could have possibly paid more. It is quite possible that she could have paid more. And like I said yesterday, I would not be surprised if she spent close to $100,000. She may not be at $100,000 yet, but if she spent almost 40 with homie on labor, how much do you think she's paid for the people who put in the crooked toilet and crooked lights and supplies? She's probably spent at least $75,000. Easy. And she don't even have an end table or a sofa in yet. Where's the sectional? Where's the bed? Where's the countertops? Where's the cooktop? Where's the stove cooktop? Where's the refrigerator? Girl, where's the 85-inch TV? We're not even doing chandeliers anymore. Okay? Guys, can we talk about this real quick? We're not going to dive all deep into this because I know y'all have heard about it and it is what it is. I'm going to just say it and I don't care. Y'all can be mad at me or whatever. At the end of the day, I do feel like hold on, let me get my visuals. No budget planning. I don't think I just think that money added up real quick and they had money from karma, they had money drops coming from a couple of different places, so that money was coming through, and I bet you if she gets another drop of money it'll be fine. But right now it's third, getting ready into fourth quarter. Now is time. When is Livember starting again, girl? Keyvember live, aka on Love Lies and Lace Fronts, girl, it's Livember, okay? Is going to be coming soon, followed up by Cloutmas, guys. We don't do Vlogmas on Love Lies and Lace Fronts. We do Cloutmas. Okay? It's Cloutmas, guys. And Livember. Okay? All right. Um, all that is right around the corner. The money is gone. The money's gone, sis. Okay? Money's gone. And Martin hasn't dropped down episode 6 to get the fuckery started again. So we don't know. But let's talk about what's going on with sis real quick, okay? I can't find a picture. All I can find is this picture. Um Girl, some details came out about what happened with Strong Mommy Chrissy, and at the end of the day, we already knew. You know what I'm saying? Sis, we already knew. We've talked about it a couple of times. Um Sis was holding on. Um she was holding on and she was trying to ride for her guy, Mr. Rod, aka Strangler Bay. And yesterday the details came out regarding what happened. There was some information dropped, and it's unfortunate. You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. I really would not. Just because at the end of the day, dealing with a type of abusive situation is not cool. It's just not. It never will be. And we knew something was wrong when she came to the YouTube streets. Um, okay, we knew something was wrong, but sis was very arrogant. She was very triggered. She didn't want people knowing her business, and I get it because domestic violence situations are private. But you're a public figure who packages up your whole entire life for everyone to consume and judge. And as people, some people who are very concerned because they like your channel, they belong to your channel, they've been watching you they watched you grow up, they're watching your children grow up. They basically are vested. Are some people too vested? I'm sure. Are some people just kind of watching as entertainment? Absolutely. At the end of the day, Chrissy, the details are pretty horrific. Thankfully, she walked away with her life and she's got the law involved. But Chrissy, people have been telling you about this guy. I'm sorry, it shouldn't take 2 years, reaction videos, your lipstick alley thread, and police reports, restraining orders, and potentially evictions later for you to know that you were dealing with someone who was nicknamed Strangler Bay on the YouTube streets, that probably wasn't someone that you should be investing a lot of time with and thinking about planning a family and marrying. Okay? At the end of the day, it is what it is, and it's going to be what it's going to be. And it sounds like sis has everything under control in terms of moving ahead, moving forward, not dealing with homie anymore, and getting the protections that she needs in place to manage her life minus this dude. But at the end of the day, girl, next time you got police reports in your face about somebody who's in your bed, girl, you might want to think about it. You might want to think about it because there is nothing entertaining about somebody with multiple hits on their background, documenting situations, whether they were convicted of situations or not. If the police had to get there and document and write up reports, something happened. And when there's smoke, there's fire. And when there's smoke and then when there's fire, you better beware because you could potentially get burned. So at the end of the day, this did not surprise me to get this information regarding what happened to sis back in January, but the capping was strong. And at the end, you know, we see a reoccurring theme here on YouTube. A lot of these women, unfortunately, the men who are actually, I think, sometimes not doing anything, sometimes get some heat. But me personally, if your man is only for you and he's not for the streets, don't put him up here on YouTube like that. If he's got his own YouTube thing going on, let him. All these men out here don't need their dick held for them. They're grown. And if your channel is your channel is your channel, I would say word to the wise for a lot of these ladies, stop trying to make your business his business. Let these men get their own business and do their own things, and stop trying to make a way out of no way for somebody who doesn't see the vision. If they don't see the vision and they don't have what it takes to do what you do and make what you make, you need to deal with that. Stop trying to make a dollar out of 15 cents. Stop trying to build a bay. Stop trying to turn a blind eye. That's one reoccurring theme that we see on these YouTube streets with a lot of these mommies. You got these chicks trying to make a dollar out of damn 15 cents, turning a fucking blind eye, thirsty, flexing, happy for some dick, looking silly, selling themselves short, putting themselves and their kids in danger, and not fucking walking the walk that they talk. And that's why people call you out. That's why people do commentary. That's why people do reaction videos, because people want to make it make sense, because sis is saying one thing, but sis is doing another. That's why we talk about this shit, because it's interesting. The gaslight is interesting. The fugazi is interesting. The shit show is interesting. All of it. And then when y'all get mad, you already know the damn reactiana is interesting. We love that. We love when you come cuss us out. Girl, go right on ahead. Tell us what you really think, okay? We don't care. Nobody cares. Okay? So, yeah, guys, there's a lot going on. So I have a whole list. So bear with me. We are going to talk Keesha live. I am going to do a reaction to LuvdByErica. I'm going to do a reaction to Mercy Gono. That's my commentary on Chrissy. It's unfortunate. Girl, Chrissy, anytime you want to apologize, you're more than welcome to, sis, because your sis had it 100% right. We knew something happened with Rob. We knew that obviously what had happened was something obviously horrible. But yeah, Rod, at the end of the day, he's probably the one that broke that window. Nobody from the YouTube streets came and broke your window. Now, whoever took the picture in her backyard, yeah, I'm in North Carolina and I ain't coming. I ain't going. I'm not sending. I'm not paying. I'm not lurking. And I'm still not caring. Okay. People should know your every move, especially when you're getting order of protections and posting it online. Okay. At the end of the day, the bottom line is this. We knew something was going on. We knew it wasn't good. And we knew that homegirl was deflecting because she didn't want to hold herself accountable for what was going on, and or just kind of like, look, shit's not good. I see you guys see. And at the end of the day, I'm not talking about it, period. Like, that's it. We obviously know something's going on with her. I mean, this is the messed up part. You never want to see someone truly in distress. And unfortunately, clearly, 2022 has not been amazing for Chrissy so far. It started out probably shitty with this whole thing that happened. The fact that the police documented she had paint in her hair, homie hit her back pretty hard, or she fell back pretty hard. And I could only imagine what that is like and how humiliating that must feel to be with someone that you think that you love and care about, much more someone you think love and cares about you, and for them to do you in such a manner. Okay. Especially in front of your family, and you got little ones at the house, all this kind of stuff. It's pretty despicable. And Rod is a piece of shit, period. But at the end of the day, trying to take your anger out on a community of people who really only are speculating and gossiping and watching your videos, um, I would have just kept my mouth shut because it's just not a good look. It's not a good look at all. So it takes away some room for people to actually have true compassion for you about what's going on, because you come through angry and try to gaslight people when actually what was actually happening was really happening. So at the end of the day, good luck. We will be tuning in when you come back. Clearly, sis is not posting. She's posting some things, but clearly avoiding and probably very busy. So at the end of the day, good luck, and we'll be watching. Okay. Let's see what you guys have to say on that topic. But it is what it is. It's very unfortunate, right? Chrissy gives me rowdy vibes. Chrissy, even a grown ass midget man is still a man. You can't beat no man. Never. Yes. Yeah. I don't know why cousin felt so comfortable cussing her out through the phone. I'm like, so yes, she does give rowdy vibes, but to your point, why was Rod's cousin at a point where Rod's cousin felt comfortable cussing her out? What was the conversation that they felt comfortable to enough to do that and have that type of conversation, right? So, girl, we'll see what she has to say. You can't dispute the affidavit of the police officer that took your statement. So you can't say that that statement is not true unless you lied to the police about the facts of the case. That was a document that was reported on from the officer who sat there and spoke to Chrissy and named her a credible, believable source who was involved in the situation. So there's nothing that she can say that is not a true document, because that was your affidavit, ma'am. Okay. Allegedly, he said it was his cousin. If it was some chick he was seeing, at that point, why lie? I thought it was kind of ironic that it was a cousin because, Chrissy's cousins. So I thought that was like, oh, how convenient it was a cousin. But at the end of the day, why, if let's just say if I'm going based on the video, so Marissa's video yesterday, she went through the document, and based on the reading of said document, why is the cousin at a point like, for me to be on the phone with my cousin to be cussing out their significant other, bitch got to be fucking out of order. And I'm talking about me and them, because I would never. That's definitely not my place unless that person's out of order to make me get out of order. So I'm just wondering. The only time we see her is when shit is bad. Period. Okay. Um. Hey, Amber Boo Boo. Good morning, hun. Miss True Boo Boo Baby. Good morning, sis. Miss True cracks me up with her TikToks. Miss True, those two TikToks yesterday, I was getting ready to come to Dallas. I'm sorry. You had me on the floor. My tummy was hurting. She posts reactions to TikTok and they're so funny. Records don't lie unless, but people do, to your point, Tammy. And if you lied, if that document is not true, then Rod gets to go scot free. So would make it make sense, sis. Which one is it? Is it true? Is it not true? It was the paint on the head for me. Absolutely. The paint on the back of the head. And then she hops on several lives after acting like stuff was all good and the reactors were all bad, right? Okay. 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 My let me tell you, where is her mom? Now maybe her mom has come through to the rescue. So I'm not going to say that. Was her name Miss Sandy? Her mom Sandra too. Didn't come to the rescue and pull her away. But where are the men? Where is Chrissy's brother? Where is her brother that looks like Benzino? Why has he not come through to beat Rod's ass? Where is her brother to make Rod miss a court date? Okay. I wish somebody would put some hands on me like that. Everybody knows Pookie. Doesn't everybody know Pookie? So everybody has to know someone who knows someone who knows someone who knows Pookie. That's all I'm going to say. All right, guys. Guys, have a wonderful day. This has been a great overview. I will be back. I've got a list. Guys, I'm not put your questions in the comments. Y'all was funny in the comments yesterday. I didn't really see y'all come through. Drop what you want to know. The person who asked about the reaction for Aisha everything, we will do that in the Keesha update, okay? We will do a Mercy update. We will do a Sloppy Seconds update. We got a whole list, guys. Guys, by the way, let me just take about 30 seconds. I think Olivia signed her divorce papers. Okay. And Jasmine may have gone to pick up some more groceries by this time. Who knows? Jasmine, girl, keep taking your meds. Okay, sis? Girl, you guys have a wonderful day. I love you guys. You guys are so fun. Don't forget to hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, you're new here, hit the subscribe button. Make sure your notifications are set so that when I drop a reaction video, when I come live to do a live reaction, live addressing comments, live update, live breaking messy news, whatever the case might be, you will be notified. Okay, period. Guys, if you'd like to support this channel, check out some of the merch that is either listed below or pinned up top. You guys can visit my store on the store tab. They've now linked my merch, which I'm so happy about. So, and I new merch coming soon. A lot of the stuff maybe you've seen before, but I am going to be dropping some new stuff very, very soon. So I will be working on that in the coming weeks. So just some new styles and some new things. And there's new offerings. Walk by faith, not by sight. Hi, boo boo. Special mention to Della if you're in the bushes. All of Bougie Gang in the bushes at work, getting those bags and coins. Girls, go right on ahead. That's what you got to do. Okay. Get them bags. Okay. Period. Fill them up. Absolutely. Kitten Zombie. You guys have a great day. Stay tuned for the new intro. Let's drop it.
Rounded. Hey, love is everything.
The boy is mine.
Shoulder to cry on, if that's a